Rosie joined us now. Welcome, Rosie.
Welcome to the show, Rosie.
Hello.
It's in many ways it's a shame to have to talk, because it'd be lovely just to talk about your tour. But this is a documentary, a very personal project to you that you really wanted to get made. So, why is it you think the documentary needs to be made?
Well, you know me, I'm a comedian. I made my career out of making people laugh.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love my job. But running alongside that, I am a woman with cerebral palsy in the media. And as you said, that means that every single day I receive ableist comments online. I receive ableism in the street, and no one knows about that, and therefore no one, I felt, was taking that seriously.
Yeah.
So I really felt passionate about getting my truth out there, because if we start the conversation about ableism and slurs and online abuse, then we can start to really stop it.
And it does have an effect on you, whether you like it or not, and you try and be strong when you see the trolling online and stuff like that. But it does have an effect on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And I think I'm a woman, I'm a gay woman, I'm a disabled woman.
Yeah.
I'm quite political. I talk about how I believe what I believe. So I just feel like I get attacked from different avenues, and it really needs to stop.
Oh, Rosie.
Did you choose the title? Because it's a provocative title, and you could argue rightly or wrongly so. I think this, if it's the show you want to make, then you have every right to use the title you want to make. But did you choose that deliberately because it was provocative and you wanted to be quite kind of front-footed about it?
Yeah, well, I understand that a lot of people have found the title to be very upsetting, and I get why. I found that word absolutely abhorrent, and when I get criticised from my own community, it hits harder. But this is my documentary, and I needed to stay true to my lived experience, which is I get that word thrown at me online and in the street on a regular basis. And on top of that, I really feel like people use that slur and other ableist slurs casually in schools, in pubs, online, on the street, without really ever considering how damaging it is. So as a presenter and as one of the executive producers of the film, I really felt passionate about putting that word into the title, because for me, sometimes you need to tackle a subject head on to really talk about it, and we are.
I think as well, unless you confront that, because there's probably quite a lot of people out there that use it, like you said, not necessarily as a way of offence, but and language evolves so much over time that unless you tell people, unless you educate people, the stuff that we would use in the schoolyard, we were talking about it in the makeup room, some of that language now...
You can't say those things.
You wouldn't hear it, and you wouldn't want to hear it, and you wouldn't want to use it anymore. So unless you have that conversation, that's never going to happen, right?
Yeah, so it's really my hope that by putting it in the title and really tackling it in the film, we can really stop that kind of language.
What I'm happy about with this documentary, Rosie, is that you are funny and you are a comedian, but you actually have gone on the serious side of this and you haven't played it for laughs. You've gone with a really intelligent way of looking at it, haven't you?
That's it, and I won't lie to you, at the beginning that was very difficult for me. And luckily my director of the doc is one of my best friends, and he's directed all my comedy shows, all my travel shows, and I remember our first scene of the film was me looking at all the abuse I received online, and I kept cracking jokes.
Oh, no.
And Tom, my director, took me to one side and said, "You don't need to do that. You don't need to break the tension." And I said, "I don't know how not to do that."
It's like a protection, isn't it?
For 30 years I've had to use comedy to make people feel more comfortable around me, and
that's not your job to do that. You shouldn't have to do that.
No, and it was quite liberating for the first time in my life to go, no, it's not up to me to make you feel comfortable. It's up to you to be an ally and to help me live a normal life without abuse.
Well, let's talk about that normal life. You're going to be touring the UK. You're going to be up in the Fringe as well at Edinburgh, which, you know, I mean, Edinburgh as a comedian's the mecca, isn't it? Really. Favourite part of touring? What do you love?
Oh, me and my fans. It's my first time touring, and believe it or not, a lot of my fans are disabled and or gay. So they're really my people, and just meeting them and then saying to me, "Thank you, I've never seen someone like me on telly," means so much, and that is why I do what I do.
Can I just say, I just love you so much, Rosie. I've watched you for years, and I just think you're just a wonderful human being, honestly. You're just lovely.
Alison, you're my favourite, and I bloody love you.
Honestly, you're an absolute joy. Josie's new documentary is on Channel 4, streaming, or watch it live on Thursday, the 25th of July at 10 p.m. Good on you, Rosie. And thank you for joining us on the show.